Schizophrenia is a long-term but treatable brain condition.
At one point, I believed 100% that I was the Messiah, sent to save the world.
My name is Dr. Fredrickson. I'm a psychiatrist. I treat psychosis-related conditions, including schizophrenia.
My name is Bryn. I have a form of schizophrenia known as schizoaffective disorder.
What are you doing? Get off the road, idiot!
That's really scary, Chris.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
It was. It's still really difficult to talk about. Haven't really dealt with it yet, you know.
I can't imagine going through something like that.
Well, it's been a while since the last happened, but I'm still really freaked out that it might.
Yeah.
So, how long would it be since we've all hung out? It'd be what?
Around a year?
Wow, that's a long time. So, Jen and I were wondering how you were doing.
Doing good. Why?
What are the symptoms?
What?
With the disease.
Oh, okay. Schizophrenia is a mental illness. The symptoms depend on the person living with schizophrenia.
So what's it like living with it?
Well, without proper meds, it's really hard. Voices in your head, paranoia. Can't really trust what you see or even your own thoughts. But with the meds, it's easier. They take away the voices, make you feel normal.
Did the voices ever tell you jokes?
No, but they did tell me the future once.
Really?
No, I'm just joking.
Schizophrenia is a psychiatric disorder that involves everything from paranoia to catatonia to hallucinations, delusions. One might say that schizophrenia is one's inability to perceive reality accurately.
Once people recognize that this is a brain-based illness as opposed to a social issue, a personality problem, a family issue, then appropriate diagnosis and treatment can really begin.
What's really hard is that schizophrenia occurs between the ages of 15 and 25. That's the time of graduating from high school. That's this time of starting university, a career, and it can be very difficult to spot the warning signs. I wish people knew what to look for when I was a kid. Then I would have been diagnosed earlier, and it would have radically changed my life.
So you must feel kind of crazy. I mean, not you,
Marty, don't be a jerk. Sorry, Chris.
It's okay, I know what he meant.
I didn't mean it.
Well, people blurt stuff out. It happens.
It's good to talk about it. I've been wondering. I just don't want to say the wrong thing like before.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, we're friends, so it's easier. I mean, if there's something I don't want to talk about, I'll just tell you or go really silent.
So did you see things, like hallucinations or whatever?
Yeah, sometimes.
Like what? Hey, are you feeling okay?
There he is. What is he doing? He's watching TV.
He's so special.
No, he isn't. He's worthless.
He is. I didn't know that.
You think he's worthless? He's not worthless. He's a hero. Don't listen to this. Listen to me. I am the truth. Chris is telepath.
That was really rough. But I got through it.
Often there's some kind of change in the person's personality and some kind of change in their regular level of functioning. They can include everything from general anxiety, social withdrawal, mood swings, depression.
One of the symptoms that I've experienced is a form of auditory hallucinations. The hallucinations usually are running commentary on what I'm doing, like, oh, he's in the kitchen and he's cooking dinner. Oh, that means he's Jesus of Nazareth. Another form of hallucination I've had is visual, and that would be best described as something that you see that isn't actually there, such as aliens descending from outer space, looking for the Messiah, and monitoring the human species. I am sort of stuck between two worlds, right? So on the one hand, I'm living in the world that we all inhabit and the reality we all agree upon. And then at the same time, there's sort of this parallel thing. It's sort of like tuning into both sides of reality.
What sucks even more is that sometimes I have a hard time thinking clearly.
So, like, you're dumber?
Marty?
Sorry, Chris.
It's okay. No, I had to learn about this one. Something to do with my short-term memory. It affects how I focus, make decisions.
That does suck.
Yeah. I wish this stuff was talked about more. That's part of the problem.
Yeah, it's hard to talk about this stuff. I mean, it's hard to talk about it now.
Yeah, I'm scared to talk about it.
I'm scared too, guys. I've done a ton of research on this weird illness, and I still don't totally know what's going on.
Well, it's helping me to get what you're going through.
Same here.
You're not hearing any voices now, are you?
I'm just kidding. It's so good to hang with you guys again. Most people just stay away from me, you know?
My experience with stigma has taken many forms, some of them minor, some of them major. Post-diagnosis, I realized that I could suddenly count the number of friends I had on one hand.
Unfortunately, we're still in an age where it's not completely acceptable to talk about schizophrenia or a loved one having schizophrenia. There's a lot of lack of knowledge, misunderstanding. It doesn't roll off the tongue as easily as saying my loved one has a heart condition or diabetes or a seizure disorder.
But you know, I have to say that education really breaks down stigma. I think if everyone really got the right education, we would have a lot less confused people.
Stigma is a prominent issue in the treatment of schizophrenia. There's what we call self-stigma, or the person's own problems with coming to terms of being diagnosed with a chronic, long-term medical illness. There's a stigma within the family unit of coming to terms with their loved one has a medical condition that needs long-term treatment. There's often hopes that potentially the diagnosis is wrong and that this may just be a phase, the person might grow out of it, that the medications may need to be very short-term. There's also the stigma in the associated community, the cultural setting, the religious setting the person's in.
The fact is, schizophrenia is a medical diagnosis. It's like a heart condition or diabetes. It's no one's fault. It took me a while to realize that. And if that was the accepted reality on the part of most people in society, then it would perhaps reduce the isolation that people feel. We need to reach out to the people who are feeling alone and isolated and facilitate the process of their healing.
I don't know what to say. You've really been through something.
I have. Thank God there's a lot of good help out there.
Do you want to stop? We could talk about, like, celebrities or something.
Or the local sporting team.
No, it's okay. It's been a really rough year. All these crazy thoughts. I didn't know who to turn to.
I'm really sorry we weren't there for you, Chris.
Yeah, we had no idea. I mean, we just thought you were on drugs or going through a phase or something.
If we knew what to look for, we would have helped.
My family tried to help, but
And you're such a calm guy. I would have pictured somebody with this more...
Dangerous.
that's frustrating. You know, people with schizophrenia in movies are always pictured to be violent and crazy, when most of the time they're just like me.
So, how do you get it?
Oh, well, it's not that simple. It's not like a cold. It's still a big mystery as to where it came from.
Well, could it happen to me?
Well, it happened to me, and I'm dealing with it.
There must be some place where we can get more info.
Well, you just have to look for it. I'll send you guys some links.
EPI is a treatment paradigm that recognizes the importance of considering that there may be a biologic brain illness at hand when somebody's behavior changes. What science is showing now is that early recognition of illness and early intervention of medication and non-medication treatments can make a big impact in improving somebody's functioning and quality of life.
What's really exciting is that now, in this day and age, there's websites to go to. You can find a lot of information about schizophrenia. Back in high school, I was in class with my classmates. We were talking amongst ourselves, and I turned to my friend and said, you know, my last name Ditmars? Well, it's Ditmars because me and my family are from the planet Mars. And she laughed, and then I said, no, really, you know, feel the back of my head, that's where they implanted the microchip. And she laughed again. What I wonder is what might have happened in high school had my friend been educated about warning signs to look for. Warning signs like hygiene, strange behavior, withdrawal, blank expression, flat affect, personality changes of that sort. If my friend and I had been educated about schizophrenia, my friend probably would have gone to the school counselor or a teacher or even my parents, and I could have got the help I needed at that time. The fact remains, schizophrenia is incurable, but individuals with schizophrenia can recover and lead meaningful and productive lives.
So what are the meds like? Do you feel all scrambled?
Oh man, at first they were super weird. Felt all over the place, like it wasn't myself.
And now?
Now I got used to them once my brain rearranged. I'm really glad they work for me.
Do you ever stop taking them?
No, I need them to feel regular.
What would happen if I took them?
Probably nothing. I'm not giving you any.
Hey, a bunch of us are hanging out next weekend. Do you want to come?
Yeah. Really?
I'll let the others know.
Haven't been out in a while.
You'll like the guys, they're really cool.
Well, thank you for sharing. It must be hard.
Yeah, well, you guys are good friends.
Recovery in schizophrenia is a long-term process and really requires a team approach.
Recovery is all about striving to attain the ideal and optimal quality of life. I tried all these different forms of therapy, went on and off my medication several times, and that was all out of denial.
Recovery in schizophrenia, because it is a brain-based illness, does necessitate medication. It's actually to heal up the brain circuits that are the cause of the illness itself.
I really just wanted to find a cure, even though intellectually I knew that there was no cure for schizophrenia. Along the path to my recovery, I've encountered such help from family, friends. I've probably seen over 100 psychiatric nurses and over 30 psychiatrists, all of whom have gone on to work that extra mile and really help me to realize myself as the whole of who I am.
My dad always said, there's always hope. I've repeated that to myself ever since.
It's good. I like your little bumper sticker quotes.
They're called positive affirmations.
Oh.
What, my mom has them on her calendar.
I know a lot of people have a messed up view of what this illness is. I did, but I'll spread the word for you.
Thanks for being there, guys. Can we watch something funny now?
Definitely.
What should we watch?
Have you seen that one with the cat attacking the hedgehog?
Yeah, that's a great one. You'll like it.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's amazing.
For those who are receiving support from organizations such as Early Psychosis Intervention or BC Schizophrenia Society, recovery can happen. I'm living a really, really fulfilling life. I wake up in the morning looking forward to what the day has to hold.